Greetings, YouTube. Happy Thursday once again, though if you're across the pond, you're viewing this on Friday. So happy Friday for those of you who may struggle with insomnia like myself and are clicking on this before bed. Here's the deal. Today's Hit Monkey Day, right? You'll go to Crystal's, you'll check out the featured Hit Monkey. Hopefully you're not a Prof Hoff, and if you buy this, you're getting more than just 3 stars and 4 stars. So I guess a 3-star Hit Monkey is better than nothing, and that is what I have. And I guess I should finally click on the one new champion, because when I go to my 3 stars and I turn this around, I can see this guy. Heck, I'll use this time to even pump an Awakening Gem into him. Why not? Okay, enough about Hitmonkey, because I had to look at my calendar. See, this pandemic has just thrown me off in every sense of the phrase, but especially when it comes to knowing what day it is or knowing what time it is. Every day feels like the previous day. It is Groundhog 2020, for those of you that understand that highly, highly amazing movie reference. So, a week from Saturday, right, is July 4th. We're less than 2 weeks away. So even though I'll be waiting until right before then to talk about not only a recap of what the past holidays looked like for Cavalier deals and a little bit of a prediction, but also what I hope it looks like in terms of success. But I've received in the past 24 hours, and I don't know why this 24-hour span, but it is what it is, questions regarding what I should expect or people should expect, but most importantly, if they should expect to have access to a new slew of deals if they wait to become Cavalier or uncollected. Those are really the top 2 questions on July 4th itself. Now, there is some historic precedent that leads them to ask this question. The first is we've never seen a major holiday where this hasn't worked. But every time a new holiday comes, it could be the historic first. There are 2 reasons why I think the odds are at least 75 to 80% that summoners who wait to become uncollected or Cavalier will have access to the new amount of offers once they get that progression. Number 1, we saw this, and Kabam could not have meant this intentionally, with the maintenance rewards. I did a video on this where this was like a window of 3 or 4 days at least. If somebody claimed the maintenance rewards on, say, uncollected, and then went to Cavalier status, they saw both. It worked for Conqueror to uncollected, etc. And I can't imagine that Kabam intentionally wanted to give summoners 2 different progressions of rewards. It's just how it is coded. And so Kabam, if they couldn't figure out how to code the maintenance rewards to where you didn't get double, or I saw in one case triple rewards, then it's not likely that they're going to code for the July 4th offers. But the other thing is, in the maintenance example, you actually cost Kabam because they gave you more free stuff than they were intending. But July 4th is the exact opposite. July 4th, they want you to buy as many offers as possible. They want you to buy the Odins, right? They want you to go in here and buy the 3 limited Odins and 3 limited Black Panther's treasure, Tony Stark's briefcase, Star-Lord's loot bag, and then for whatever reason, Peter Parker's wallet always seems to have a limit of 5 where everything else is 3. They want you to do that. It's like the old Boy Meets World episode when he's like, they want you to take the roles. Again, I don't know if anybody's going to appreciate that reference, but it's my channel, so I'll throw out a 1990s reference and expose my 32-year-old self to pop culture staledom. Even though staledom is not a word, we're going to say it anyway. So, here is my overall advice to you watching this. If you are uncollected and thinking about becoming Cavalier but waiting until July 4th, you risk, if somehow this is the first day that they'll freeze the offers, no matter what your progression is, you risk not having a chance to, maybe for the first time ever, having a 6-star Awakening Gem and or maybe some percentage of a Tier 5 class Catalyst selector. Now maybe it could be 25%, 50%, I doubt it would be 100%. But if you don't have a 6-star champion that you really, really, really need to either awaken or take to rank 2 or 3, then I would say risk it. If you do, I don't think it's worth it. Now, if you're uncollected in terms of what you hope to achieve on July 4th, so I guess you would be Conqueror maybe before that, it's actually a little bit easier of a decision. I say wait for sure, because the difference may be either a Nexus crystal difference or even just some percentage of 5 and 6 star shards and maybe some tier 2 alpha catalysts. But keep in mind, once you become uncollected, you will have the glory store changes as well. So you're going to get that bonus no matter what. Either way, it is a historic precedent that the odds are 75 to 80% minimum that you'll have access to both. And I predict, if I was a betting man, and I am, that I'll be doing a video sometime on either July 4th or July 5th showing people that you got access to multiple levels of offers. It just makes Kabam more money, so they're incentivized to not patch it. I do want to point out, though, that as I say with all July 4th, Cyber Weekend, spring cleaning event offers, only spend what you can afford. I was talking to somebody today who said that they're not sure. They were joking, but you can never tell if it's a joke, right? It's in a text message. I can either pay rent in July or buy all the offers, and I kind of want to buy all the offers. That is the Marvel Casino of Champions gambling addiction taking hold at its finest. It is my job not only to rate offers, but even to talk about the gambling addiction that is the Marvel Casino of Champions experience. The reason why I do offer grades every time is because some people are so addicted that they instantly buy every offer no matter how bad it is, because they feel this dopamine fix in their brain, similar to pulling the handle of a slot machine, or even, to be blunt, doing some kind of drug would give you. So I try to be as responsible as possible while keeping it 100 and talking about the value of a deal. I know that can be kind of a serious way to end the video, but that is how I am choosing to end this one. So, bottom line, I predict you'll be able to have access. If you can live without the chance of 6-star rank-up materials and you're uncollected, I say hold off. And I also say wait to become uncollected. You're this close at this point for sure, no matter what, on July 4th. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a great Thursday/Friday.